Hello my VR friends and welcome to SteveKnows. We have a cheeky giveaway of a random flash sale on Steam that is a retro title that you can port onto your Oculus Quest headset. One of the best Sony exclusives could be coming as a VR title. Tifa God, the game that took the community by storm, has got its 0.4 update, and Road to VR have been playing Pistol Whip and are sharing some insights on what to expect and some gameplay. First, let's get this out of the way. There is a Half-Life sale on Steam right now for 71p. So I'm going to give away a few before this ends on the 1st of November. Just comment and subscribe and join the Discord, and also stay till the end of the video for a chance to win. Or you can just go buy it because it is super cheap, but I know some of you don't have that ability to purchase stuff in the first place, so I thought I'd help. The game was released in 1998, it's now over 20 years old, and now thanks to the ability of the side quest application Lambda 1 VR, you have the ability to play this game on the Oculus Quest in full 6 DOF, giving us one of the most classic FPS titles of its day a new life. The app uses the X-3D engine that is wrapped in the Oculus Mobile SDK to enable it to be played on the Quest. So you'll get to use beastie guns to take out experiments or the classic crowbar and beat them to the ground. It also supports multiplayer. If you have some friends and want an online game like the good old days, you can do that too. I'm a huge fan of retro classic games, especially playing them in VR, so this is perfect. Next, a rumour that London Studios is bringing us Horizon Zero Dawn as a VR title for the next generation of PlayStation headsets and consoles. London Studios have brought us the VR worlds that many of us PSVR owners are familiar with. As a bunch of small VR titles, so you get to experience all that VR has to offer, and they also created the amazing hit Blood and Truth. I did play that game on this channel, it's an incredible game, so this company is known for great VR development and is a Sony studio. Horizon Zero Dawn is one of the greatest Sony exclusives of this generation. It's set in a futuristic apocalyptic world, where we seem to have regressed back to the dinosaur age but with machines. I did play this game and it's incredible, an amazing job over at Guerrilla Games. This rumour has come about after an industry-known expert, Callum Hurley, posted on Twitter this: "I was recently made aware of a very exciting new PlayStation VR game coming out of London Studio. Not sure whether it will be a PS4, PS5 or both, but it's really exciting. An announcement could be on the horizon." The capitalisation on Horizon, which is the short name of the game, has raised some ears as it seemed that Callum was dropping subtle hints. The style of game Horizon is, with its bow and arrow mechanic and stealth features, could lend itself well to what VR does best. And after the speculation of this started to grow, Callum did speak out. Wow, news outlets jumped on this quickly. I was hoping to keep this tweet fun and vague. I know devs hate their stuff getting leaked, so I feel a tad bad. Allow me to clear some things up. I did not see the game firsthand, and I trust the person who told me. Which is implying clarification that this rumour holds some weight. Why would he feel bad if what we were talking about was wrong? Perhaps he should get better puns so he wouldn't guess. So stay close for more on this one as it develops. Next, Tifa God from Void Room gets his 0.4 update. This game took the VR world by storm, especially on the Quest with its wireless freedom of play. The game uses something called Euclidean Orbifold, which allows the user to walk around in their play space indefinitely, creating a full rich world in your living room. It will map out the size of the room you have and create a world based on that. Although if you have a small room, you'd likely be walking in a circle, but at least you won't get tangled up in your wires. This update includes core gameplay mechanics. You can now add devices to your forearms that will provide you with weaponry abilities, such as increased damage, health, ammo supply. Other abilities are available such as navigational help or shields for defense. This does make sense as you are a bot, so having what's being referred to as modules to provide yourself with additional functionality is an awesome idea. To enable this, get the latest build from itch.io and sideload it. Once the game loads, at the start menu, select loadout and you have a huge option of items available. In the top right, you can see the setup of the EXM, which is the extension module, and this is the layout that you will see on your forearms that you can enable in-game by looking at your arm and selecting them. I'm surprised to see how many options are available for the first update. Great job! You have a menu by category on the left, the modules in the middle, and on the right you have the cost of the add-on and how it will affect your attributes. An example of one of the modules in use you can see here, the shield is being used to deflect a shot of an enemy, so you're able to sneak up behind it, open up its weak spot and destroy it. A video has been made showing a compilation of all the different modules being used, which I will link in the description. Currently, EXM is available at the start of this game as part of the loadouts, but in the future update this will no longer be the case, as it will be part of the progression of the title. So so get it while you can and enjoy. Next, some insights into Pistol Whip. It seems Road to VR have got a cheeky insight into Pistol Whip and have given their thoughts, and I want to share them with you so we can set some expectations. They also have some gameplay for us to watch. I am quoting here, Pistol Whip is indeed a mashup of Superhot and Beat Saber in the best possible sense. That alone is music to our ears, no pun intended. There are lots of music games out there, but very few hit the mark. But we're getting some seriously positive ones, such as Synth Riders. My review will be out on the 31st of October. And now Pistol Whip. From the previous footage, we've seen the game, and it looks like a static style of play, just shooting enemies on rails and moving out the way of obstacles. But it turns out there's a lot more movement involved, such as moving side to side, forwards and backwards to avoid fire or obstacles because the targets move really fast and shoot back. There are also different enemy types that could take 1 shot, 2 shots or 4 shots depending on the armor that they are wearing. As you start playing, you will react to oncoming fire and try to move out the way. Luckily, the bullets are a little slower than you can shoot, so you do have time to notice and move. But as you become more adjusted to the game, you'll be more intuitive and be moving instinctively, instead of just reacting to the oncoming fire. That sounds so good to me. It sounds like they're finding that spot that music games do really well, which takes you out of the existing world and puts you in this great state of focus that makes these sort of games so addictive. Some clarification at last that shooting enemies to the musical beat actually provides you with more points, so just shooting them randomly will deprecate your score. I wonder if that includes syncopation. There is going to be 10 tracks at launch for this title, and the studio plans on providing even more free and additional DLC songs. Unfortunately, this game is not coming to PSVR at the same time as other VR platforms, so stay peeled for that release. For everyone else, it's coming the 7th of November. That day, I cannot wait. So that's it from me today. Please stick around as I've got more giveaways and reviews coming soon, such as Synth Riders on the 31st of October. Could this be the game that has Beat Saber scared? Please join the Discord as well, as we have a great growing community and I'd love for you to be a part of it. So thanks for watching SteveKnows. Stick around for next time, my friends. Happy gaming. Good day.